guys, so I'm moving to England in a couple of days to study abroad at the University of East London for a semester. And I thought that I would vlog the whole process. So I'm going to be trying to put up a video at least every weekend for about the next 4 months while I'm there. But for now, I thought that I would give you a quick summary of all the ridiculous things that I've been through with this whole process and experience so far. Because it's been a little bit like days of our lives. As most of you know, I am a dance major at Columbia College Chicago, and I love it. It's wonderful. It's perfect. It's great. But I was just kind of feeling, this is my 3rd year there, and I was just kind of feeling like I needed a change of pace, a change of scenery, just like a new, fresh experience. So in September, when Columbia held a study abroad fair, I went there with my friend Kelsey, and we found out a bunch of information about a million different programs. But there was this one exchange program with the University of East London, or UEL, which just sounded perfect. It sounded exactly like something that I would just love to do. So in October, I applied for that exchange program, and then I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. And then on December 5th, I finally found out that I got into the program, which, first of all, yay, that's super exciting, especially since I am the first ever international dance major to do this exchange program with UEL. But on the downside, because I found out December 5th, that's like right at the end of the semester. Like, that was like 3 days before finals week was going to start. So, yeah, next week was finals, and so now not only did I have to do all of my work for finals, which was actually a really, really heavy workload this semester, but all of a sudden I also had to petition to get out of my housing contract. I had to fill out this like official study abroad application for UEL for them to have on file. I had to request, pick up, and submit a copy of my official transcript, and then I also had to choreograph and film a video of me dancing for like class level placement stuff for my dance classes. So I finally got all of that stuff submitted and got all my final work done. And then Columbia went on break and UEL went on break too. So they weren't in the office to process all my stuff until January. So again, I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, and just last week, I finally, after they got back in the office, I finally got my student ID number, and I was like, awesome, cool, now I can apply for housing, yay. Except then I found out that I also had to submit this other form, so I got that other form submitted, and then I was like, alright, cool, now I can apply for housing, and then they were like, oops, just kidding, we need a copy of your passport, and so I was like, okay. So I got them a copy of my passport, and I was like, now I can apply for housing. And they were like, oh, cool, you actually have to submit this thing that's basically all the other personal information that we've already gotten about you, but you have to resubmit it so you can get a verification code so that you can apply for housing. I was like, alright, fine, I'll do that. Except then when I tried to do that, it, like, didn't accept my personal information. And I was freaking out at this point, because this happened last night, and I was like, I really need to apply for housing. Can anything just go right? So I emailed somebody there who emailed the IT people who got all that fixed, and then just like 5 minutes ago, I put in all the stuff again, and it finally worked. So I got my verification code, so I could finally like start my housing application. So I got all that housing stuff finished and submitted, and so that should be processing today, and then hopefully tomorrow I can put my like down payment on that, my deposit for all that, and then I'll be packing like everything for the next couple of days, and then Sunday I fly to Toronto and have like a 1,000,000-hour layover, and then from there I fly to Heathrow. And then Monday we have like the international welcome program and airport pickup stuff, and hopefully I will have a place to move into. then I'll have a place to live. That would be really nifty. But yeah, so it's been completely ridiculous and totally insane, and I'm probably gonna get a stomach ulcer or a brain aneurysm or something, but from just all this ridiculous amounts of stress. But yeah, so it's been fun, and I'm still really looking forward to this whole experience, and I'm really excited, and a little bit nervous, but you know, it's gonna be great, and I'll be making videos about the whole thing, so you can find out what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to figure out some sort of like closing phrase, farewell kind of thing. You know, so bye, toodaloo, ta, see you later, peace out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But until I do that, I'm just gonna say bye, because